Hey my fire signs, what's going on? If you are a fire element, that being an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius, this will be your new moon reading in Cancer. So yes, there is a new moon that has arrived, even though it arrived yesterday, July 5th, but it has arrived and we're still very much in the energy of this new moon. And so I'm bringing you my fellow, well not my fellow, but I'm bringing you my fire signs, your new moon reading, okay? So with that being said, new moons is very straightforward because it's really highlighting what would be the new fresh starts. As we know that new moons do symbolizes something that you're initiating, something that will be coming out in terms of a new fresh start, just fresh new energy. And that's what the theme is behind this new moon. Okay, so with that being said, this is going to be a very short, brief type of reading. And so with that being said, before I get started, this is still a collective general reading for you fire signs, sun, moon, and rising. So by now you know what to do. Just only take what resonates for you. This message may not be for you today, but you know what? It might be just one portion of it that might resonate. But if it don't, I am open for private sessions. Information will be linked in the description box. You can book a personal reading with me, Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot. All right. So with that being said, let's jump out into your reading or dive into your reading. I pulled out two major energies that signifies what is the energy that is surrounding you at this time. And so the first energy that came out for you, you guys are right in your element, Four of Wands or the Four of Fire. So you should know by now, Wands is associated with your fire signs, and the Four of Wands just means that finally there's a sense of stability, there's a sense of balance that's coming in, as four numerically symbolizes stability. It can be in every aspect of your life. Now for some, it's maybe two aspects of your life, but overall, it's going to feel like things is finally coming into place. And it's almost like, wow, I've been through this challenge, right? Because wands also can be associated with the challenges, not giving up, facing challenges, facing obstacles. But with all of that being said, we're not going to get all into the challenges. We're not going to get into the past. We want to concentrate on what is this new that's coming in for you fire signs. And so part of it for some of you will be about some sort of relationship. Now, I did take some messages to write down some key phrasing while I was preparing you guys reading. And so the phrase and the key wording here that I got with you fire signs is needing to work wiser, not harder. Hardships are over. Financial stability is coming in. Meaningful, solid relationships, more committed partnerships is coming in for you guys. That is what the Four of Wands symbolizes. Partnership that is solid, stable, and feeling very happy. Feeling, like I said, that now things is becoming into a completion. You have come out of some sort of imbalance, and now things is kind of like coming into alignment, if you will. So for some of you, it will be some sort of relationship that maybe now it will be that you are tying a knot. So for some of you, marriage is on the table around this time. And I think I got that similar message for the water sign as well. For others of you, this is going to pertain to more strongly for me. I feel that when it comes to your finances, that is where you might see some sort of new major opportunity, some sort of major change surrounding your finances. We always like to see change when it comes to our money and finances, right? So the Four of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So the Eight of Pentacles speaks about money. It speaks about that working hard. Now remember, if you remembered, I mentioned in the beginning, key phrasing, working wiser, not harder, because what I picked up and felt is that some of you fire signs might be having different jobs, to kind of compensate for paying the bills, staying afloat in some sort of way. So some of you have been dealing with some financial struggles and maybe had to take on various sources of income to kind of make up for that. Well, what I see, because we got the Queen of Pentacles sitting on top of the deck. The Queen of Pentacles is that of resource. It is that of finally obtaining some sort of financial benefit, right? And I feel that with some of you that, because with the Five of Swords, you have been stressed. Swords deals with the mind, but I feel that some of you have been mentally stressed out. Four of Wands is also that of the home. And I feel that some of you have been working more and less at home with maybe your family. Now that could also be that change that is coming in. That, what I see, the new is, for some of you, there is a big new financial opportunity. Now, the Ace of Pentacles did not come up in your reading, but that is what Spirit kept poking at me. Like, I'm just seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you have all these smaller jobs. You've been maybe having to work 2 or 3 jobs. And again, needing to maybe help support and to take care of your family. There is something that's new that's coming out. And if you think about the Ace of Pentacles is a very big ace, right? It's a very big pentacle. So when you think about it, you got maybe 3 or 4 jobs that you've been working. Now all of a sudden, something changed, something drastic happens to present itself, and it comes in a form of a big pentacle. It's almost like saying it's going to make up for all the little jobs where you can do what? Let that go and focus on that one job, because it's going to pay you what those 3 other jobs was paying you, if that makes sense. So that is what I felt strongly, my fire signs, that some of you are on the verge of receiving some type of big financial breakthrough. So that is your new that is surfacing around you during this time of this new moon, okay? And for others of you, it could be a partnership, a relationship where maybe you're taking things to the next level, all right? So I failed to mention, this is a general reading for the collective of you fire signs. Anytime you want something a little bit more detailed, suited for your energy, reach out to me for a personal, as I'm open for private sessions. The next energy that is surrounding you guys at this time, as I pull from the Sun's Oracle deck, is that of assertion. So intuitively, I felt that this is what you guys have been doing. You've been exerting yourself. You've been draining yourself, probably to the point of tiredness, where I mentioned before that you've probably been working more and less home, whether you live with other people or not, but it's just that you've been working so hard, trying to stay afloat, right? Especially post-pandemic. Life in general has really gotten a bit very chaotic. Even the prices is sky high. It's very hard these days for people to kind of sustain a living. And maybe, you're dealing with some type of high mortgage, property taxes. When you're thinking about if you own a home, you probably needed to really hold down a couple of jobs. So if there's any type of constellation ahead, I want to say that I feel there's something that's coming in for you that is going to kind of help alleviate you having to work, right? And maybe it could also be some new idea that maybe you have been thinking about, right? My fire signs, you are the sign of assertion, assertiveness, ambition, new ideas, also creativity, which is connected to this energy of this new moon. Maybe there's a new idea where, again, when I mentioned, you are like, this is the way to go. Thinking wiser, working wiser, and not harder at this time, especially if you are like older. And it's like, as you get older, you shouldn't be needing to have to work so hard, right? So I hope that made sense. Now, as we come down to clarify assertion, we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So we have a Pentacles energy here. Connecting with that of the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of green energy when I was doing the pre-shuffling, which means that money is definitely going to be something that you will see changing for the better, positive. But the Knight of Pentacles is also something that is solid and steady, that is going to surround you for the long haul. It's not something that is going to come in quickly and then leave. It's going to be a solid proposal. So if this is a job offer, it's going to be solid. If this is a new career change, it's going to be solid, where it's going to yield good financial benefits. And then now talking about the King of Wands, this is you guys' element. The King of Wands is that of Aries or Leo. You know, for all you fire signs, right? It really is not really specifically pointing to, but it holds the wand here. And the first thing that I think about is the major of the Emperor. I feel that this is the energy that all of you fire signs are embracing at this time. You are taking your power back in some way, or you are feeling empowered. And I feel that for the most time, when people have the money, when they have the means to support themselves, to take care of their family, even yourself, it makes you feel empowered. And so I feel that you guys are feeling empowered at this time, and you are really driven. And this new moon is going to help amplify whatever new that you are trying to create at this time. So congratulations. All right. So that is what I got there. And so as we close out, I wanted to close out with a message from your spirit guides to say, or to bring, and to kind of put their advice intertwined with this reading. The message here says, slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way to you in divine timing. For a portion of you, this might be already happening. If it hasn't happened yet, it's going to, right? Now, divine timing is divine timing. We always have to understand that our soul timing is not connected to universal timing, right? But do know, it's almost like a constellation or confirmation that what is meant for you is coming already to you at this time, my fire signs, all right? So that in itself is a very good confirmation from your spirit team to let you know, hang in there. You've been through a lot, particularly financially, but everything is coming into alignment. All right. This is what I got for you. I hope that the messages was helpful. If it was, send some fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. Drop me some a feedback if it did resonate. And like I said, if you need anything extra from me, you know what to do. Just reach out via email for a personal. Until then, I'm wishing all of you an amazing and a fiery Saturday. Until the next one, peace, love, and light. Bye for now.